So tomorrow on the 17th of February, Ubisoft are releasing the next title update for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and we need to talk about it because apparently we're still in that winter roadmap area, which is interesting considering we're in February already, March is right around the corner, and winter has basically packed its bags and gone home. But a quick giveaway on the channel. So Ubisoft have provided me with a couple of codes for the new microtransaction pack with the new swords, gear, all of that good stuff coming to the game. To be with a chance of winning, drop a comment down below what you want for the future of Assassin's Creed Shadows, whether it be weapons, new updates, story, DLC, all of that good stuff. Let me know down below. Also make sure to like the video and subscribe to be in a chance of winning. Without further ado, let's jump straight back into the video. Anyway, according to Ubisoft, this so-called winter roadmap mainly consists of ongoing title updates, the Nintendo Switch 2 release of Claws of Awaji, a bunch of giveaways and community streams for Shadow's 1-year anniversary, and some parkour updates as well as a new parkour challenge for the community. Honestly, it sounds pretty exciting, just don't expect any new expansion or story missions within this update. First, let's talk about the logistics of it. It's coming tomorrow on February 17th at 2 PM UTC, 9 AM EST and 6 AM PST. Patch sizes on the Xbox Series X and S are 15GB, PS5 is 1.73GB, the Switch 2 is 2.91GB, PC is 13.24GB, Steam is 2.2GB, and Mac is 9GB. So PC players and Xbox, clear some space, it's gonna be a big title update. Now, the main meat of this update is that manual jump is coming back to Shadows. If you enable the advanced parkour option in the settings, pressing the parkour up button now lets Naoe and Yasuke jump whenever they want. It's not contextually guessing, no praying the game understands your intention, no awkward half climbs, you press jump, they jump. That alone is massive, especially with the complaints about modern Assassin's Creed parkour. The main complaint I think is that it doesn't look bad, it just feels inconsistent. You can have all the animations in the world, but if the player doesn't feel in control, it breaks the fantasy. To me, manual jump restores that agency. This means cleaner rooftop lines, more intentional movement, more player progression, more player expression, and way fewer accidental wall hugs. It also tells me that something important is going on at Ubisoft, meaning they're actively listening to the parkour focused crowd, which is pretty wild because for years it felt like parkour was slowly drifting in the background with the previous RPG titles. And honestly, I think this is good because Assassin's Creed lives and dies on how good it feels to move around the world. And as mentioned previously, Ubisoft are building a community event around the update with the parkour challenge. It works by players creating a single unedited clip around 45 to 60 seconds long, a one-shot run set anywhere in the world. You then upload it to YouTube and share it on X using hashtag #ACShadowsParkourChallenge. Ubisoft will showcase selected runs and give out prizes. I really like this idea, not because of the prizes, although, they're pretty cool, but because it pushes players to engage with the movement system they already know, not just hold forward and climb. It also brings the community together in a way that the stealth challenge did. I know I'm going to be uploading my own footage. I want to have a chance of winning some cool prizes. You guys should do as well and get involved with the community. The next big addition in this title update are new detailed stat sheets. You can now press right stick on the controller or tab on keyboard, and inside the inventory menu you will see a full breakdown of how your gear, perks and loadouts interact. And this might sound boring, to me it did at first, but this is huge for build focused players, because before in the game a lot of perks were vague. You'd equip something and just kind of hope it worked because it sounded cool. Now you can actually see the damage breakdowns, affliction build up, critical chances, and the synergies between each perks. It moves Shadows closer to being a proper RPG in terms of transparency. So if you're going to have complex systems, it's good to show people how they work, and this is a huge step in the right direction, although part of me believes this is something that should have been in the game from the beginning. Ubisoft has also improved the visual feedback when critical hits land. Enemy health bars now now react more clearly, which sounds small, but small feedback improvements massively affect how combat feels. Personally, this is a good update for me. I'm always wondering, okay, did I get that crit? Did I do an easy attack? What's actually going on, mate? This helps with that, so these little updates do progress you as a player further. And then there's going to be a new Animus menu entry point, which is going to be placed in your hideout. When you go to it, it gives quick access to projects, exchanges, vaults, and it's purely quality of life update, which I don't believe it makes sense. For instance, how quickly is it to go back to your hideout, go to this icon, and then go into the Animus menu? Surely it's just easier to do it from wherever you are in the open world by pressing a few menu buttons. It's nice they added it, but I just don't feel like it was needed. And then here comes a bunch of new gameplay, weapons, cleanup, just a huge bunch of fixes that are going to be put into the game, so sit back and listen clearly. Starting off with gameplay and world, XP from contracts no longer reduced when seasons change, seasons no longer transition when swapping characters, NPCs correctly appear in the hideout, and the viewpoint eagle collision no longer blocks synchronization. Then you have the weapon and perks cleanup, and a ton of perks were either not working or working incorrectly or stacking in unintended ways. So Ubisoft has gone through and corrected the double critical damage bugs, perks applying wrong afflictions, perks affecting unintended weapons, incorrect percentage values, and non-functional engravings. Then there's a bunch of quest fixes, including rewards not being granted to the player, NPCs dying incorrectly, objects not updating, and items missing. Then the Switch 2 gives you FPS fixes, crash fixes, visual fixes, and touchscreen improvements, which is great news for accessibility on previous consoles as well as the upcoming ones that they're going to be releasing on. But let's quickly zoom out and see why title update 1.18 isn't about a new story, but it's more about the foundation on which the game sits. So with this update, we're getting more parkour control, build clarity, system stability, and bug fixing. To me, that hopefully suggests Year 2 of Shadows is going to lean more into refinement, system depth, smaller story drops, and community challenges rather than giant expansion. Whether you like that or not probably depends on what you want from Assassin's Creed. Personally, I think Shadows desperately needs one big substantial story DLC for the game in Year 2. It needs something meaty, it needs something character focused, because these systems and small updates can only carry a game so far. I think I'm only coming back to this game because I want to bring you guys this information. A lot of people out there will not be coming back to Shadows just because of this small winter update. The main way to make people stay around and come back to this sort of game is through narrative and story updates. Ubisoft, please, if you're out there listening, give us some more story content, give us some more story drops. And I know you said no major massive expansion for Shadows in Year 2, but come on, please be lying. I want something big, I want something juicy. I just want to be able to jump back in and play some cool story missions in Shadows. I think that's what I want, and that's what the fans want as well. So yeah, manual jump returning is massive, detailed stat sheets are long overdue, and the parkour challenge is a pretty cool way of celebrating movement and bringing the community together. That is something Ubisoft needs to do more of. Is this update revolutionary? Not really. Is it a bit boring? Kinda. But is it important? 100%. Because it seems like Ubisoft and the developers are committed to turning Shadows into a better game instead of a louder one, with the constant updates and bug fixes. And I think that's the right call at this moment. However, again, give me some story stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Are you going to be jumping back into the game for manual jump? Are you entering the parkour challenge? And what do you want for Year 2 of Shadows to focus on going forward? Drop a comment down below and let me know your opinions. Like the video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe for some more Assassin's Creed content. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.